We have some major Epstein news breaking right now as Tom Pritzker, the chairman of Hyatt Hotels, has resigned and stepped down from his position there amid the revelations of all his ties to Epstein, his appearance in the Epstein files. Now, we don't know if he's committed any wrongdoing, but he certainly had a lot of communications with the late sex trafficker. Now, while there is a massive amount of public blowback and scrutiny against all those named in the Epstein files, the Justice Department doesn't seem interested in investigating any of the allegations any further. They're saying, case closed, we've released all the files, and we are moving on. That's what they're trying to do, but we can't let them do that. We have to stay loud about this. There's too much at stake here, too many people involved. The rich and powerful must be held to the same standards as the rest of us. There can't be two tiers of justice in this country. Now, while this is going on here, in France, they have just raided several locations. French police have gone in and raided multiple locations with people named in the Epstein files. They are taking this seriously. They are launching serious investigations and are going to hold those who were involved in any wrongdoing accountable. Today, French police raided the Arab World Institute in Paris, which is where Jake Lane used to be their culture minister. And they're looking into everything he had to do with Epstein. They're looking for financial ties, if he received any financial benefits from Epstein during his tenure there. They're looking at it all. They're looking to see if there were any other forms of wrongdoing that he committed. So he is being heavily investigated over this. He maintains his innocence. He says he knew nothing about Epstein or his crimes, which a lot of people find hard to believe because he was communicating with Epstein from 2012 to 2019 after his first conviction, which was pretty widely known about at that point. So he knew something, and he still corresponded with Epstein knowing this, or at least knowing it was out there in the public. So they're looking into that, and they're going to see if he was involved in any wrongdoing. Now, aside from that, Paris prosecutors have set up a team dedicated to review the Epstein files, coordinating with the financial prosecutor and national police. Guys, they are taking this very seriously, and they are also concerned over French diplomat Fabrice Aiden, who is alleged to have transferred United Nations documents to Epstein. We have no idea what was in these documents or how secretive they were, but the fact that he was transferring United Nations documents to Epstein has brought about a huge amount of concern, and they are investigating this very aggressively. Now, Aiden, who worked for the UN between July 2006 and April 2013, has rejected any accusations of wrongdoing through his lawyer. So Epstein files fallout takes down elite figures in Europe, while the U.S. reckoning is all but muted. So we'll see if anything happens here, but under this Trump administration and his DOJ, we're not expecting much. A lot of it's just going to have to come from Europe, and hopefully they find things on the people here and find out if Trump had any further involvement with all of this. In Europe, we've had royals, government officials, politicians, and others losing their jobs and titles over their mere connections and mentions in the Epstein files. Many multiple European authorities are opening investigations over all these people tied to the Epstein files. Meanwhile, here in the United States, Pam Bondi says, case closed, we're moving on. Now, while there have been some U.S. officials and prominent business people resigning from their roles and jobs in the United States, it's a far cry from what is happening in Europe right now. And we really wish they would take things a little bit more seriously here in the United States so we can have some justice for the survivors. Let me know if you agree. Comment, like, share, spread the word, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you back here for the 411.